Likers probably want to crash dive and bug out. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping to do. So I've gone to as deep as possible. We're now minus 984 feet. I've also gone to flank speed, which is maybe not the best idea, but I wanted to try and get away from that position as quickly as possible. I might change that to creep now. And then my other idea was to go and hide behind this whale. So hopefully that whale is still around. We detected the whale and we detected some orcas earlier. So hopefully they're still around. And then we're going to go in for some torpedo attacks. So we've got to make sure we load those torpedoes. They should be automatically loaded. Yeah, they have. They've automatically loaded them. So we can still launch torpedoes against them. Can I torpedo the whales? Yeah, you can. You can torpedo the whales. I have done it, and I think we did it in this mission, or in this scenario. I think one of our helicopters torpedoed a whale by mistake. We thought it was an enemy sub. So yeah, you can torpedo the whales. But what's the range? Yeah, the range on those torpedoes is really low. That's basically the range there. So we have to get in incredibly close. So that's the aim for the Trafalgar now, is just to creep as close as possible. But we're not detecting any helicopters. We've got radar here, so if there were enemy helicopters in the skies, we should be able to detect them, which we aren't. So that is one thing. I don't understand why you were around. Should have automatic. I think actually you went to try and shoot down that recon aircraft. So he automatically, because this was the one that we shot down, the recon aircraft. So this Sea Harrier flew all the way across here and then decided that it wasn't worth it after he got all that way and is now coming home. Can we also torpedo whales? Wales is in the country. Oh, crap. Oh. Okay, so there is a helicopter. There is a helicopter. I'm going to delete that waypoint. Oh, that's the RKR Salva guided missile cruiser. That's the Kiev. That's the main ship I've got to destroy. There's a Duelists back here, guided missile destroyer. The Submarine guided missile destroyer. That thing is flooding. They've got a replenishment oiler. A ship that I don't know what that is probably a destroyer of some kind. So they are starting to get. They are coming towards us. That's their range. So my combat air patrol and also my maritime patrol is now kind of on the edge of their missile range, which is a little bit worrying. I'm going to set up a new mission. It's going to be a strike mission, naval. I'm going to mark it as inactive. But we do have a couple of helicopters. that can target ships. These guys here. These links have sea skewer missiles that operate at 8 nautical mile range. So they can actually target ships. Their total range, their strike range in total, I think it's this here, sea skewer. They have 120 nautical mile range, so I could actually send them in to try and take out one of these two ships. I'm going to do that, but I'm going to wait until I've got some air cover. The next time we get a Harrier up, I'm going to send out that mission. But it's going to be a while. Oh, actually, it's not. I think we have one here. Possibly. Oh, wait. Are we out of Sidewinders? Oh, crap. We might be out of Sidewinders here. We are. We're out of Sidewinders. Damn it. Okay, that's not great. We're out of Sidewinder missiles. But surely they can still... Yeah, we're out of Sidewinder missiles. But we have some other stuff. We've got Sneb rockets. We've actually got Sea Eagle missiles here. Which are... What are they again? They're the ones on the Buccaneers. We've only got one of them though. We've got bombs. What is that? What is that? Anti-armor bomblets. I think they're cluster munitions. We've got bombs. I think I'm going to load them with the Sneb rockets. Yeah, clusters, yeah. I'm going to load these guys with the Sneb rockets. So I'm going to load... In fact, can we load... I'm going to have to load all of them, basically. Oh, how annoying. Sneb rockets. Okay, ready. Exclude optional weapons. Mandatory weapons only. Ah, damn it. So we've got to wait 6 hours for those guys to reload. So we basically got no air cover for the next 6 hours. The only thing left is possibly, yes, this Nimrod maritime patrol aircraft actually carries Sidewinder missiles on it. It's also got torpedoes. Yeah, torpedoes. It's also got torpedoes and sonar buoys. But this thing's gonna actually, this thing's gonna act as my combat air patrol. I'm gonna send this thing off to attack the Russian recon unit. See whether it will take that. Don't think it will. We're going to allocate one weapon. Okay, so once that gets into range, it should fire those Sidewinder missiles. So the only thing we've got up right now is basically this Nimrod that can fire Sidewinders. Okay, our submarine continues to slowly move into position. I'm going to have to speed it up. So we'll jump back up to shallow depth. And we'll start speeding up. There's this one helicopter unit here. I don't know whether they carry. I wouldn't think they'd carry any kind of anti-aircraft missiles. No, they're basically just maritime surveillance. So we can still launch those helicopters. Oh, it's interesting that that ship is kind of lagging behind. What I'm going to do is I'm going to allocate this Udaloy here. Oh, and that has only a short range missile defense. Yes. Okay, so we're going to plan a mission here. Where is my my 2 aircraft? I'm going to do this manually. I want these 2. Can I launch them as a group? Come on. So one of them's on the ambuscade, one of them's on the battle axe. Okay, let's launch you. I'm going to slow this down while I manually do it. And we're going to launch you. We're going to launch both of these ones individually. Did I just tell you to launch? Okay. Can we just group these 2 together for the sake of... Ah! There we go. Right, so they should act in a little group. Right, I'm going to fly... what's their range? Oh, it's not showing me because they're a group. Oh, they've got a pretty big range. Okay. Oh, there's a second helicopter up now. I don't think that carries any kind of anti-helo missile. Yep, it's all anti-submarine warfare missiles or equipment. Okay, so we're going to go in for an attack onto the Udaloy 1 with those helos. And it's going to take them a while to get there, but we'll be good once they are. That thing's travelling at 5 knots. The Kiev's travelling at 12 knots. So I thought I told him to go up to cruising speed. But let's go up to flank. Let's blast. We'll catch up to them. Hopefully we won't die. Maybe if you pop over to Norway, they'll sell you some Sidewinders. I've not played a ton of like long-term missions where this is probably one of the first missions where I've controlled, well, this is the first mission I've controlled so many units at once. Up to this stage, I've kind of done very kind of tactical missions where I'm just controlling a few aircraft. But things get even bigger than this. On the big missions, like, things get massive. You can be controlling like the US carrier groups with all of the aircraft they have on them. And yeah, I've heard that one of the limitations you have to be careful about is the number of missiles you have, because you can run out of missiles like we have done. I love this song. Right, so there are still a couple of aircraft flying around. He's still dropping stuff. We're getting very close. Oh, actually, it's nearly time to launch those Buccaneers, which will be good. I've not seen the backfire bombers come in yet, so maybe we're even out of range. We might be out of range of those backfire bombers. Hopefully that's the case. And 11 o'clock, we should be able to launch the Buccaneers. And my hope is that Buccaneer strike will really help us. I think we can win the scenario with that Buccaneer strike, or at least maybe not on that strike, but that can set us up for the win on the subsequent strike, if that makes sense. Right, we are starting to catch them as we're moving full speed. They're moving towards my helicopters. I don't like this. I don't think they can do anything, but I have got to be a little bit careful about range of these aircraft. Yeah. Just head straight for them. What is that? That's the Nimrod. I don't want to fly right close to these helos. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fly in between them. Things are getting mighty close right now. Luckily, they're flying their anti-submarine helos like nowhere near where my submarine actually is right now. Okay, we've hit 11 o'clock. Let me just slow this down, get this ready. Highlight these units. Mission editor. Add those units to the strike mission. Right, what do I want to strike though? I don't want to strike the oil tanker, which I think is that. Yeah, so I'm going to remove that. But the rest of them I'm okay with. I also wanted to change the mission doctrine, so you can do so much stuff with mission doctrines. Right, I want to change the mission doctrine for the Sea Eagles. The reason being, I want them to use more missiles per ship than last time. Because last time they only used 2 weapons per ship. And that wasn't enough to destroy the... I'm going to basically double it. So the idea is that the ships have got their missile defense value. It's basically kind of how many missiles. I think it's like how many missiles they can destroy that are coming at them. So the idea, I believe, with anti-ship missiles is you kind of have to overwhelm their ability to defend against anti-ship missiles. So I'm going to use 4 times the target's missile defense value. So that means that against every ship, they should fire 4 times the missiles required to get through the ship's missile defense value. That's the idea, so that the ship will destroy a lot of those missiles. We saw that with the harpoons that came in. So the hope is that we can overwhelm them and they just don't have enough missiles to shoot down our anti-ship missiles. That's the idea. Now, whether that's overkill using 4 times, I don't know. One thing I am just going to check is the number of missiles we've actually got. Because we actually run out of sidewinders, so I want to know how many missiles we've got. Oh, we've got 0. So this is it. This is the last. Oh, there's actually a couple that I haven't been able to get loaded. Can we arm them with something else? What is that? The mortal. Is that an anti-radiation missile? Oh, it is an anti-radiation missile. Oh, that's interesting, because we were actually getting jammed. Our missiles were getting jammed on the way in. So let's load them with the mortals. I'm going to load them with the mortals and the long range on the long range strike package. Oh, that's going to take another 6 hours. Okay, I think we're going to wait 6 hours. Let me just see. Is there anything else? I'm just going to... I can't use that one because he's... Ah, yeah. Is there anything else I can load them with? You can also load them with a buddy illumination. This thing deals with stuff like laser guided bombs, so it will illuminate for laser guided bombs. There's a defensive ECM pod here that you can put on them with paveway guided bombs. But no, I think... I guess once we've used up the mortals and the sea eagles, which will be on the next strike, we'll kind of just have to go in with... oh, this is a laser guided bomb. We might have to go in with laser guided bombs, which could be really interesting because I've never done that. So yeah, maybe we'll have to try and do that. Okay, so we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait another 6 hours for the Buccaneers to get loaded with the anti-radiation missiles. So that will take us to around 1700 Zulu. Okay. While all that's been happening, let's just adjust you. I think he might have to get too close. It's too far away because that's 16 nautical miles. So, I think this was a mistake. These missiles are only 8 nautical mile range, so we'd have to be 8 nautical miles away, which means we're inside the missile defense of the Submarine. So that's a no-go. We're going to return them to base. That's a no-go. Okay, here's my my Nimrod with the Sidewinders. I want him to shoot down the recon aircraft before the rest of the helos. I think one thing I am going to do now, actually, is we do have, like... We might end up engaging in a full-on ship versus ship battle as well. Like, I don't know at this stage. So I'm gonna order them towards that helicopter because we can actually shoot them down. We've got Exocet missiles. Oh, Lolly's not here. We've actually got Exocet missiles. They've got a 23 nautical mile range. What else do we have? They're the... They're against... Oh, wow, they got... 40 nautical mile range. I think the main anti-ship weapon we've got is the Exocet missiles. With a 23 nautical mile range. I think we can load them on the Sea Harriers, can we? I'm pretty sure we couldn't do that. No. That's a shame. So we're going to head towards that helicopter. Notice how all my missions shift automatically, so I've got them to rotate based on the way that the carrier's heading. And we'll head to creep speed. Oh, crap! Oh, damn it. There's a torpedo in the water. Okay, this will go on this unit now will go on evasive action. I hope to God we can evade this torpedo because I was really going to rely on the ship with those torpedoes. I forgot about it and it got spotted. Luckily the torpedo might give him enough chance to evade. He's gonna go on to full power and try and outrange the torpedo. Luckily it's fairly far away. So I think we can outrun this torpedo. We've lost it, which means it might have run out. Yeah, it ran out of range. It petered out. Oh wow, okay, so they know where we are now. I'm gonna go... Why are we at... Oh, we're at 15 knots, which is cruise. We're as deep as we can go right now. We'll let the submarine decide what depth it wants to go. And yeah, we'll kind of let the submarine do its job now. Oh, that was kind of scary because I'm kind of thinking I might have to rely on this submarine. I don't know whether we're going to be able to catch that recon aircraft. Hopefully we will. I'm using a Nimrod to shoot down an enemy aircraft. Okay, so the next strike was at 1700, so we're kind of waiting for that, and we're getting closer and closer with this submarine. Hopefully they won't fire more torpedoes at me. What did we just spot? Hopefully he doesn't run out of range. No, he's got a lot of range. So the range of the aircraft is this big, massive blue circle here. So he's got quite a lot of range. We have spotted, I think they're commercial aircraft. So I don't really have to worry about them. Oh! Why have you done that? Let's slow this down. So that thing's flying at 45,000 feet. We're at 36,000 feet. So hopefully it will launch as soon as we get into range. That's the hope. Unless it can't... No, it has to be able to launch, otherwise it wouldn't have the sidewinders on it. Weapon is unable to engage imprecise target. Oh, so why is it an imprecise target? We keep losing, I think we keep losing sight of it. I don't know whether we're going to be able to get a kill here. And the best I can do is like fly as close to where I think it is as possible and then hopefully get a kill. We should be able to see it. He should be able to see that plane. Because it is daytime. Keeps losing it though, lot. Imprecise target. I don't think we. Oh, we did get this. We did get the shot. Yes, we got the kill. Yes. Awesome. Okay, next, now we're going to try and go and attack this guy down here, actually. Right, so let's drop to 2,000 feet. And we're going to try and go and attack that guy down there. For a while, I didn't think he was going to be able to do that. Okay, what is that? Oh, that's the other Nimrod. I'm waiting for my oh, this thing's got sidewinders as well. Go down to 2,000 feet. And I think it's F3. Oh, Shift F1. Allocate one sidewinder. Okay, not all of the Nimrods have sidewinders on them, so it's kind of surprising that I've got a second one up in the air. Okay, this thing is now flying at 2,000 feet. That thing's flying at 1,000 feet, so let's go to 1,000 feet. I'm actually going to bump this one back up to 12,000. Oh, this guy's almost out of fuel though, I think. He's gonna... Wow. Okay, so this is a weather report. It doesn't mean too much to me at the moment. This guy's gonna die. I don't know what's happened, but this Nimrod is gonna die. There's it's run out of fuel. Well, it's going to run out of fuel. Oh no, it's going RTB bingo. Oh, hang on, no. Sorry. What's happened is, because I told this to fly at 2,000 feet, I think that consumes way more fuel. So when this thing goes back up to cruise speed at like 36,000 feet, the range hopefully should extend, so it should be able to make it home to the to RAF Kinloss. Yeah. Okay, so another Nimrod takes off to take its place. That one doesn't have sidewinders on it. Okay, the sub is let's slow you down. The sub is getting mightily close right now. I mean, do we go for shots on the Kiev? I think the Kiev is their main unit, so we definitely try and attack the Kiev. We just need to get closer. That's the thing, we need to get closer. So I'm going to go just under the layer, because that should start. If I go under the layer, the hope is that that defeats their hull sonar, because their hull sonar will bounce off the layer, and we should be just under it. So I'm going to go just under the layer, and if we go to cruise speed, then hopefully we'll be able to get into position. 15 knots. They're moving at 12 knots. I'm going to go to full speed. That might be too much. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. The best air superiority fire the UK can offer, yeah, the Nimrods. We still have one right here that can hopefully still do that job. So I think the mistake I made there was telling it to go down to 2,000 feet too early. And that meant that it used up too much fuel. So it had to go back to our RAF Kinloss before we could get into range. Yeah, just some merchants, you know, traveling right past fast, right in between a full-on engagement between the UK and Russia. Right, when are my aircraft ready? Another 4 hours. Oh, that sucks. So everything rests on the tour bay right now. Oh, what is that? And why is it overtaken? I wish I could calculate. I wish I could better calculate where to order that ship to go. I'm kind of judging by eye at the moment. Okay. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I wasn't quick enough. They all turned towards him. Ah, damn it. Torpedo in the water. Let's hope we can outrun it. Oh god, it's right on top of me. Luckily, we are traveling pretty fast already. Oh, I think we're going to be able to outrun this. Oh no! This is tight. I think we're going to be able to outrun this, I hope. Oh my god, maybe we aren't. We've lost the contact, but it is right behind us, so no wonder we've lost it. I think I have a feeling we were okay. We're okay. I think we're okay. If it hasn't destroyed us by now, I don't think it's going to catch us. So at some point the submarine will kind of work out that the torpedoes run out of fuel. There was a moment I could have maybe reacted because I saw the ship start to turn. And I think I realised, but I wasn't quick enough to stop to slow down the speed. Oh wait, no! He's still going. I think we're going to be okay. Because the max speed of a torpedo shouldn't be like... What's our max speed? 24 knots, up to 35 knots at very short range. But we're traveling at 32 knots, so we should be okay. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh no, it exploded! We got hit. Damage 80%. Okay, so... Oh, the, oh, crap. That doesn't... That doesn't sound good. Are we going to be dead in the water? I think we're... Yeah, I think we're dead. We're dead in the water. The nuclear reactor's been destroyed. So, I have a feeling we're going to end up surfacing the ship. And I think that's the end of the Torbay. Because they're just going to launch an ASW helo at me and destroy me. Damn it! We were so close!